What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and tonight I am doing an awesome video and we're going to be talking about a couple different cryptos. Now that we are in the first week of January, it's already starting to look green, and this is the weekend. Wait till we get to Monday. That is when we're hopefully going to see a massive move when the markets open in the brand new year. That is what I'm hoping for, and now is the time to get your hands on a bunch of crypto before it moves to the upside. Now, if you get into crypto and you want to make money, 2022 is going to be your year. Now, we are going to have an end of a bull market this year. We are going to have a start of a bear market, and we are going to have a lot of opportunity to buy crypto at very cheap prices. And we're going to have a lot of upset people that lost a lot of money because they forget to sell at the top, or they don't think the top is in, or they're just long-term holders and they're waiting for about 10 years. So depending on what category you fall under, this video could be for you. Now, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so that you can get all of these up-to-date videos in 2022. This channel is going to grow. I think we're going to get over 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. That is the goal for the channel. We are going to have sponsors. We're going to have great videos. We're going to have guests on the show. We're going to do collaborations. There's going to be a lot of awesome stuff happening in this year, and you guys have to watch. Now, let's get right into the video. Tezos right now is trading at $4.71 per crypto. Now, that means that it's up only 25 cents today. Still a really good time to purchase Tezos. As you see, the lowest that it's been all week is $4.18. Let's go look at the month. Well, all the way back at the very beginning when we had that big dump, it went to $3.42. But other than that, the lowest is like 3 something and then $4. So basically, I would say that right now is still a perfect time to buy Tezos in a bull market. Now, if we're going into the bear market, that's a different story, but that's not where we're heading. We're still over 47,000 with Bitcoin. Tezos is still, fluctuating up and down, so nothing to worry about. Right now, this is probably one of the highest payers when it comes to annual percentage yield on Coinbase. Now, Algorand has a nice 4%, and I believe Tezos used to be 5 or 6%, but now it still is the highest at 4.63% annual percentage yield. So this is a really good crypto. Let's look at what this is. I don't think we've ever done an in-depth video. I don't remember, maybe a long time ago. Tezos is a blockchain network and smart contract platform similar to Ethereum. So this, internetcomputerprice, Algorand are a lot alike. Why? Because it says right here, it is a blockchain network and smart contract platform. So it isn't an Ethereum token running on the Ethereum network. It isn't a token running on the Binance network. It is its own blockchain network and smart contracts platform similar to Ethereum, Algorand, and ICP and all of those other independent blockchains. So that's what's awesome about it. Now, using Tezos, developers can create decentralized applications, same as ICP, lending apps, decentralized exchange apps, and much more, like NFTs, yield farming, and so much more. Tezos' mission is to create a self-amending blockchain. In this model, all upgrades and changes to the protocol are managed on-chain through decentralized governance. XTZ is the governance token that gives holders a say in future decisions about how Tezos should evolve. Pretty cool, huh? Voting on proposed changes and upgrades to the protocol is conducted via a process called baking, in which users lock up XTZ tokens to secure governance rights. This process is a form of proof of stake. Bakers can also earn rewards for submitting proposals that are successfully implemented. Keep in mind that Tezos was among the first projects to incorporate Go fully decentralized, allowing token holders to vote on changes to the protocol that would automatically be integrated by smart contract, drastically reducing the chances for disputes and hard forks. This is an awesome, basically long-term crypto project. If you were looking for a long-term project, ICP, Tezos and Algorand, and I guess that's what we're doing the video on. It was just going to be a Tezos video with some underlying other stuff, but I think it's really important to incorporate not really Ethereum rivals, but cryptos that are doing the same thing as Ethereum but on a different blockchain, which actually adds to the interest coming into Ethereum itself. So let's go in and talk about all of these cool projects that are their own blockchains that have massive room to grow. Like Ethereum went from $200 all the way to $4,800 in 1 year. Now we're going to see growth like that for Tezos, ICP, and Algorand, and Cardano as well. So we can't forget about Cardano. Now let's go in. Let's look at ICP next. Let's keep a little some kind of structure to this video. So internet computer price is sitting at one of the lowest prices ever since its complete inception back at the Genesis in, I believe, May of 2021. So ever since then, it has gone downhill. That is because when a crypto is first out and it has all that massive interest, all the original investors, boom, they're all making massive money. It goes to the moon, they sell off, and then it goes down to normal, and then it plateaus and it finds its place in the crypto world, right? And right now, it's $25. And this is one of the lowest prices that you'll ever get this crypto for. Maybe now, maybe until the next bear market, and who knows how low. If it goes up to $100 in this bull market and stays there, it might only go back down to 25 in a bear market. You know, it could go lower, but I'm just saying, you know, it could go all the way down to like $5. But it depends on where it's at, what happens, and the future, right? So this is another amazing project. Internet Computer's basic idea is to create a new kind of decentralized internet and global computing system with independent data centers all over the world, joining together to create an alternative to the cloud services from companies like Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud that power most of the current internet. So they are basically trying to make a decentralized internet. Yeah, it's an awesome project, but they are basically decentralizing the internet and stopping one authority from owning the whole thing and, you know, taking all your data and showing you ads and not paying you anything for it, Google. I had to get that one in there. So the ICP token has several major uses, just like Tezos. It acts as a governance token. It rewards the user, the network to participate in data centers for good behavior, and it is used to pay transaction fees on the network. So it's basically converting ICP into processing power. The network will establish a fee based on the amount of computing power required by a developer's project. As long as the fee is paid, the website will run directly on the public internet. Keep in mind, a truly decentralized network who can be held accountable for hosting abusive content. Corporations running the internet today employ some degree of moderation, although the flip side is that they can arbitrarily deplatform anyone at any time. Ideally, Internet Computer can use decentralized governance to create solutions to these tricky issues. Pretty cool. Now, this crypto is going to have a massive future, and at the end, we will go in and we'll talk about price targets. Now, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Algorand. Now, this is another independent blockchain that isn't on Ethereum, Bitcoin, or nothing else. It hosts its own internet and its own internet blockchain, basically. Its own blockchain. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, got caught up in Internet Computer. But this one, again, it is an Ethereum token. It's its own blockchain. Algorand seeks to build on similar projects like Ethereum by improving scalability, security, and reducing the amount of time it takes for transactions on the network to be considered final. Now, that they all have little different purposes, and this one is actually looking like a layer 2 because it's using the scalability of Ethereum to help their transactions. So not only is it its own blockchain and structure, it also is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. So this one, I mean, it's going to do really well, especially if Ethereum does well. So the better Ethereum does, the better Algorand does by proxy. And it having these big investments into it, these are great projects that are going to be here for a long time. And these projects are all long-term investments, guys. Not financial advice, of course, entertainment purposes only, common sense. So let's go out and let's look at our last but not least project that is basically its own blockchain like Ethereum. And that would be Cardano. Now, Cardano is at one of the lowest prices that we have seen in a very, very long time throughout the last week or so. As you see, it went down to 128 here, which, okay, 118 was the lowest in the month. Even after the dump, it actually only went down to about 130, 129, and then had a further dip right here in, when was that? Oh, December 17th. So there's a lot of cool stuff happening, a lot of cool people buying into these projects, a lot of NFTs being built on Cardano and everything as, you know, smart contracts get implemented into the platform. They're still learning, they're still new, they're working out bugs, and as those things get worked out, Cardano is going to flourish back up to the $2, $3, $4, $5 range in the near future. So Cardano is designed to be the next generation evolution of the Ethereum idea. It's intended to be a flexible, sustainable, and scalable platform for running smart contracts, which will allow the development of a wide range of decentralized finance apps, new crypto tokens, games, and more. Now that is also what Internet Computer is doing and what any other smart contracts platform can do, which allows them to develop in a wide range of decentralized finance apps, new crypto tokens, games, NFTs, all of that stuff, NFT marketplaces, gambling sites, everything, games, video games, all of that will end up being able to be built on the Cardano blockchain through smart contracts. That's cool. The smart contract is the app, the dApp, right? Look at it that way if you never knew. The smart contract is the dApp. The dApp is the smart contract. So basically they're one and the same, right? You can't have a smart contract. Well, you can have a smart contract without a dApp, but you can't have a dApp without a smart contract. See? And Cardano, now we'll start on the prices since we'll go backwards now. So Cardano from 176 this month all the way down to 118, and we're sitting at 137. So to me, there's a middle buying price at about 125 I would like to get. But as we see, the lowest we've been all week is 128. So before this breakout would have been the best time at like 132, 133 right here to buy it. So all it would have to do is continue to go up after that, and we're good to go. So I see Cardano back over $2 within January or February. Okay, now let's go back to Algorand. As we know, where did it go? Algo. Unfortunately, me buying back right away didn't work. It went to 163, but I didn't think that was a good enough price, so I'm just going to hold on to my dive coin for a while. But anyway, Algorand, let's see. It went from look at this week we've had. We went down to 126 and then all the way up to 171 there, 179 here, because I remember that's where it went yesterday, even though it doesn't say that, and then we're at 177 today. So I'm hoping that we have a little dump before we continue to go, but if not, Algorand to the moon, baby, even if it's not with me. Even if it left me behind, I'll get in again. It might be in a bear market though, but I'm not buying crypto at big high prices, guys. I'm going to wait. I might dollar cost average in maybe 25 bucks when it dips. If it dips really good, like 163, I should have put maybe 25 bucks in at 163. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. But I see this going back over $2 very soon. I'm hoping for a dip before that happens, but it might not. So, and then I see this at like $3, $4 before the end of the bull cycle. And then let's go to Internet Computer, as this thing is awesome and it has big things. The more that stuff is being built on this, there's a gaming competition called Achievement Unblocked, which is going to bring a lot of attention and a lot of awesome creators to the Internet Computer. And I see this going to at least $50 again, 40, 50 bucks again. But once the bull market takes complete effect, it's going to go over $100 a crypto. So let's definitely keep an eye on this and hope for the best. I'm going to collect as much as I can. Anything under $24 is dream level. Anything under 30 is beautiful, still awesome prices. And from 30 to 35 is still okay prices. I'm telling you, for the long term. This is long-term prices. Now, let's go to the very first one that we had started talking about, and that is Tezos. Now, where do we see this one going? Yeah, I said it could go to probably 10 bucks. I think if we look at the market cap, 4.1 billion, we look at the volume, 263 million, then we look at the circulating supply of 872 million, and I think that this can at least 10x in this year to a $40 billion market cap. Why do I say that? Well, look at Algorand right now. What is Algorand at? How much of a market cap? And it's the same kind of crypto, right? 11.2 billion. So we could 3x Tezos to get to where Algorand is right now. And Internet Computer, you notice all of these independent blockchains are higher market cap than a lot of the low cap gems. Internet Computer, 5 billion. Algorand, 11 billion. Cardano, oh my gosh, I don't even know how big Cardano is. And then you have our Tezos, which just disappeared off of the list. It did just when I was looking at it. Tezos disappeared on me. It's not on the big mover list anymore, so now I gotta find it. Okay, well, let's just search for it. Tezos. There we go. Tez. Okay. So back here, I was just making a point that these big blockchains, they all have billion-dollar market caps because they're their own blockchain, and they deserve to have that big of a market cap. And I think this is amazing. Very nice volume right now, and so I see this 10xing. I can see a $40 Tezos in the near future. There's no problem with it going that high. It can do amazing things, and I think it's going to do good, guys. So there you have it. These are awesome cryptos. That they're long-term investments. If you can get them at cheap prices, you guys are either, you're going to change your financial situation, and you're going to take control of your lives. These are life-changing cryptos. If you know which ones to look for, you know when to buy them, you will absolutely change your life forever, and you can change your entire family's life. This is generational money that can start right now for you and for me. All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good.